Well, if you've been paying attention this week, you've been meeting some of Texas's most interesting collectors. And this morning, we have one of the most interesting collectors that we've ever seen on the show. It's our own web manager. If you get on WFA.com, it's Doug Boehner who's there with all of his amazing skill. But this morning, it's his amazing collection of vintage Nike sneakers. I can't say it because I've never known anybody in my life to collect Nike shoes. How'd you get started doing this?
Actually, you know, I've always been obsessed with shoes as a kid, and growing up, I wanted to have the latest, coolest things, but as the late 90s, early 2000s came around, Nike started collaborating with people that I liked outside of the shoe world, so artists and musicians and stuff like that, and that's when I really started going crazy. So they've
become collectibles, really, and you're a big collector. You have 400 pairs around there?
Over 400 pairs. I got to about 400 pairs counting this last week.
Are there people that collect even more than you?
Oh yeah, way more than me.
Really?
I'm nothing compared to a lot of the collectors.
Oh, you're huge, you're huge. Okay, let's go, because we're going to talk about some other stuff, but I want to get through some of these pairs. I've never seen most of these pairs of Nikes. What do we have right here?
All right, this style that they have is called a dunk, and it came originally a dunk, and it was originally from the 80s, but they've retroed them and brought them back out in the 2000s. So
what makes these unique? Is it the color and the design?
Actually, these are called the Hough Dunks, and they were originally made for a store in San Francisco. It's called Hough, and they're actually the San Francisco Giants colors.
Oh, that's what it is.
Put into the tie-dye there.
Got a little Barry Bonds in there. Okay, what are these?
These are the Tiffany's, and they were done for...
They are! They got a little Tiffany.
So they're kind of the Tiffany design.
Oh, there it is, right there.
With the blue box.
There's a little diamond on it right there.
And they were actually done for a Diamond Supply Company, which is a skateboard supply company.
Tiffany Nikes. So where do you find this? I mean, it's not like you just go walk into any store and find this stuff.
No, and there's very exclusive stores. Most of these come from skateboard stores that are kind of small mom and pop shops.
And when you buy them, like when you buy a pair, are they outrageously expensive?
No, and usually you can find them for retail when they first come out, but it's first come, first serve, because once they've been released, that's it.
And then when you collect them, of course, you don't want to run around and wear these, do you?
Actually, a lot of these I have double pairs in, so
you buy one to wear?
Yeah, one to wear and one to keep.
Okay, what are these? Because these
are called the Melvins. And
the Melvins. Oh, there they are. They say it on the side.
Music group, the Melvins.
They have their own Nike. The band does?
Yeah.
Is that amazing? Of course, those have never been worn. Now, we're getting into the Irish here, because these all have shamrock.
Yeah, these were the Air Max 90s, and those originally came out in the 90s, but these are the ones that came out this year for St. Patrick's Day.
For St. Patty's Day. Okay, these are colorful. They look like Olympic shoes.
Right, and these are the Air Max 95s, and these came out in 2000. These are for the Olympics, and those are the colors of the rings for the Olympics, and actually the gold there for the gold medal.
Okay, these are obviously golf Nikes.
They're actually not. They're skateboard Nikes, but Nike did a kind of a funny thing and did a whole golf theme around these shoes, and so they're dunks. They just have the little golf tongue on the top.
Okay, now these have little... What is that right there?
That's actually a little sketch of Jesus on the front of that Nike.
No!
And these were done for a store in...
See, it isn't so.
A store in London called Slam City. And these are actually kind of cool because inside there is a map of different skate spots in London inside. And then on the swoosh... as the swoosh wears off, they turn blue as you scratch them and wear them off.
And they have a picture of Jesus on the lip of it. That's still strange. Okay, now these look like old Air Jordans to me.
And actually, the Dunks are based on Jordan, and the Dunks were originally made for schools in the mid-'80s to have, because they couldn't have the Jordans, so they made them in school colors. But these are the Mork and Mindy Dunks.
Okay, we got a couple minutes, and I want to get through a couple of these real quick to get the...
All right, and these
are fascinating.
These are the Uncle Dunks. The artwork is designed by a guy named Futura, and it's for the music group Uncle.
Okay, now what's the story behind these? Because these look all textured and like they have something else going on.
Yeah, these are designed by a really cool guy named Jeremy Fish, and he's a graphic designer. And actually on the back of them, you can see they have his little pink bunny that he's famous for.
It's a bunny spitting out a skull?
Spitting out a skull. And it has a pattern on there. These were originally released, and Jeremy didn't like the way that they were designed, so he actually had Nike recall them. So this is one of the defects.
So you have a recalled pair?
Yeah, this is the
which makes them much more valuable.
Right.
And don't you have an autograph on them?
I met him, and he signed the inside of the box and said, enjoy the defects.
Doug, this is the wildest, weirdest collection I've ever seen. All right, I'm going to go here because this is a mystery box. What do you have in there?
These are the laser dunks that were released in 2003.
You need to be very careful.
And these are the ones that I camped out in London to get.
Look at those.
And they're actually
camped out in London?
Yeah. They're actually individually numbered inside one. This is the number 142 of 200, and the design that's on here is actually etched with a laser.
No kidding.
So
now, would you call these your most valuable pair?
Yeah, these I think
leave them right there.
These are the most valuable modern pair that I
What?
have.
Over 2,000?
Yeah, I've been off
No kidding.
2,700 on
Okay, of the collection of like 400 pairs or more that you have,
Yeah.
would you call your collection into the thousands or into the six figures or?
Way over the, yeah, six figures, yeah.
Wow, it's a
unfortunately.
six-figure Nike collection of shoes. I've never seen anything like it. Hey, what else do you collect, real quick?
Hot Wheels,
Hot Wheels. How many Hot Wheels do you have?
about 40,000.
Oh, thanks for sharing your sneakers today, Doug. 40,000 Hot Wheels. We're just getting started. By the way, we have more of our Collectors Week tomorrow with a man who's been called an autograph collector's collector. By the way, it's the best collection of autographs I think I've ever seen. You got to see this one. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
40,000 Hot Wheels. Brenda, Amy?
40,000.